It is the one and only GM, and today we're gonna watch a lot of Tekken 8 Lee Chaolan stuff. And I'm gonna break everything down. I've seen these videos, I've studied them, and there's a lot of Lee Chaolan Tekken 8 stuff. All I gotta say is they changed a couple of things in this game. Lee's a bit different now, but he kind of remains the same as Tekken 7 too. So it's a weird combination of like Tekken 7 Lee will mix with a bunch of different changes. Some people might like it, some people might not like it. You get what I'm saying? So we're gonna watch Main Man's video first. We're gonna watch some of it, and we're gonna see what's good. So let so this is Lee Chaolan's second preset. He he likes it a lot. Honestly, when I look at it, like I said earlier when I streamed today, this joint look like Lee Chaolan went to Harvard. Like he's like a jock, one of the first dudes to die in the Jason movie. I ain't really feeling this drip. He don't look like Lee Chaolan. He look like Leon Kennedy going to Sue from Resident Evil. You dig? So I'm not really a fan of this whole drip. I won't be playing this outfit, but I could see some people playing it. I like the whole battle suit looking like he came out of an anime, but I ain't really feeling this, you know, Harvard jock boy swag. I ain't really. He looked like he came out of Hogwarts. I'm good on that. But let's keep it going. And then you see Lee Chaolan all the way in the back over there now too. He's all the way in the back. So he didn't spend a whole lot of time with Lee. So I'm gonna just speed this forward because we definitely there's some stuff I want to talk about. So first one is Acid Rain right here. You see, he got a just frame now. So now it's 1, 3, 3, and then another just frame with 3, and he does the end high kick like that. So so that's how it is. And then you get up back 3 free, and also after the up back 3, you can do blazing kick instead of up back 3. So it's still strict to do. Plus that last hit is an extra just frame, but it's not really like a just frame per to say. You see it ends. So it's 1, 3, 3, 3, 3. So it's a little just frame joint, right? So when he does it. Also the Acid Storm has the just frame at the end too. You have to press 4. You know what I'm saying? He has to press 4 at the last hit. And there's a just frame. He goes with the high kick like that. So that's another just frame. So he has a lot of weird just frames like that, like stuff he didn't really need. But I just guess they added it for the cool factor, right? To make him a little bit more harder. You know, he still has up 4, 3, 4 into and then back 3 misstep, back 3, 3 pickup. He still got down 3 pickup. So as you can see, he remained. Yeah, he has most of the same stuff, right? So down 3 counter is still, he has that, but we do not know if it tracks. We do know that it's -1 on hit, and it's still launch punishable. We know that, but we don't know how good the tracking is. So that's one thing. You see, he still gets the full pickup. He gets the pickup to the wall. The damage is pretty damn good still too. Actually, the damage is better in this game because it doesn't scale too much, right? See, good damage. That's the old school combo. I'm guessing Lee could do. You see, he still has 4, 4, 4 into pickup also. Now you can do back 2 miss up to the wall. Down 4, 1 bomb, down 3, all guaranteed. That's really good damage. So and now you see this right here, right? He has that's from Tekken 4. So that one you see, he has 1, 2, 4, 4. See, yeah, it says great when you do the just frame. So all right, let's do it again. Let's see it again, right? 1, 2, 4, 4. That right there, you see that? You see one? That's a regular one. Blue spark, you see? It plus 5 on hit, and it does 2 more damage. This just frame is all the way from Tekken 4. This is a Tekken 4 just frame, so he had this in Tekken 4. I can only see you doing this over Acid Rain if you just want to be plus frames and force your opponent just to stand there and block. Because plus 5 is a lot. That means you can do down 4, 4, standing 3, down 4, 1, magic 4s, or jabs, or down 4, and it'll be uninterruptible. So this is good if you think your opponent is going to mash after eating this move. So that's a good way. Or if you just want to kill your opponent, easy way without having to do Acid Rain, right? So that's another old school just frame that was brought back in this game. +5 is really good. He still has advanced triple fang. Another thing that you guys want to know though about advanced triple fan is that it's 14 frames now. See, 14. So that means he can punish -14 moves with advanced triple fan. That is a buff, and that's something that we really like. So when you block Jax down 4-2 or any -14 move, advanced triple fan. And that's a lot of damage. So there's no reason to do 4-2-1 or standing 3-3 anymore to punish. That's also a new just frame. And I'm guessing that's natural combo. That does 35 damage, and it's 11 frames, and is also plus on block. So that's really good. And it says great when you do it. See? See, 11 frames. You see? 11 frames. Now he's going to try it on block. Watch it on block. Is he going to try it on block? He says great when he says great when he does a just frame. So that's how you know it's a just frame. He also has that 4-4-2. That's a new move and it's high and it's +2 on block. But if he goes in a misstep, it's like +5 or something like that. Yeah. Back forward, he still gets a full combo off of back forward to the wall. Bomb, bomb, bomb. Down 3. The new string 4-4-4-1, you can reflow on the wall. So Lee's wall carry is still really good. And this is that's the spin joint. I don't really think you need to do that. You could just do the regular wall carry, but it works, you see? It just pushes them really, really far. So Lee Chaolan has a lot of stuff. Let's support Mate Man by watching his ads too, you heard? Blazing kick is still the same, right? See, Magic 4 is stiff now, right? It's still 11 frames, but you have to commit kind of like Tekken 7, where you do 4-3-4 and he gets a full combo. See? You have to commit to it. It's kind of risky, though, because you could jab him out of the last hit, or you could literally just saw walk at the last hit. So you got to be really careful with that. You have to be really careful with that. See? And then you get the bound, you get the. So it's risky, but you still get a free combo if you get the right read after plus. So it's a lot of making people block stuff and then, punishing. 4-4-3 is also buffed also, right? 4-4-3 is you see he still gets a combo off of that. 4-4-3 is actually safe on, you see, -9 now, 4-4-3. And then it goes into heat, you see? But if you're in heat already, he gets a full combo. But of course it spends your whole heat. So 4-4-3 is really good. You see, full combo. So if somebody ducks and it's 14 frames, you get in that whole joint. So that's really buff. 4-4-3 bomb, full combo. 15 frames. Because the 4 dash makes it 15, not 14, right? So 4-4-3. I think the mind games with that is literally mix up 4-4-3 with his Heat Smasher, which is a down back 3 that leads into a knockdown low, or that's gonna be the mix up. That's gonna be the mix up. So he's just doing heat stuff now. You see 4-4-3. Now he's gonna do the full combo. So on the wall he could do the reflip, right, which is 4-4-1 into the just frame. So you see the wall carry is really good on the 4-4-3 joint. If somebody happens to duck or if somebody whiffs and you happen to be in heat, you gain a full combo. And it's gonna do a lot of damage. A lot of damage. So that's a really good buff. Into the wall, bomb, 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 bomb. See, down 3 pickup. Down 2 now, actually, it doesn't combo anymore, right? But since it's +13, you get that. But it's range dependent. It whiffs sometimes, right? So you could do that, right? Down two into acid rain, right? But it's not always free. You see, it misses sometimes. So the best thing to do is forward 1+2. Forward 1+2 is always gonna hit. Yep. Right there, bomb bomb, 42 damage. That's really good. I think that's better than the full wall carry because the wall carry is kind of like it's hard to do. So slide is kind of trash. I can't even front. Slide is plus. Well, that was from far. Yeah, if it knocks down on counter hit and you get a free low, but on regular hit is only +3. 1 + 2, he still gets a full counter hit. So you see, he's almost the same thing. A lot of his stuff is still the same. The slide thing is not really that good though. Slide is really like nerfed. But I think that's about it for Main Man's video. He kind of just dabbling. That's his new armor move. That right there. That joint is better, a lot better than back 3+4 because it's safe on block. You see -7, so that's a buff too. It just hits you though. It doesn't wall splat, but at least you get a little heat mix up. See, and then you get a little 50-50 there. But in heat, if you do it in heat, he gets a full combo. So Lee has a lot of stuff that he gets for full combos in heat. 4-4-3, the armor move. So those are the two moves that he gets. See this full back 4 combo. Now he's going on the wall. You see that full wall carry, and then you get that the bound, and then you can do the heat smash, which is the down back 3 low. You see, a lot of damage. All right, so let's go to the next video. Right, another lead breakdown. This one is definitely a lot more stuff in it. Right, you see the just frame for the wall carry, another bound, back to misstep. See, bomb, wall break, and then heat smash.
I don't know why, but it just felt quite satisfying to play. Maybe it was the back 2 loops with the Tekken 8 combo system. I think it works really well. Or maybe it's
See, 4-2-1 on the wall, back to misstep. You see, re-wall spot him again with the 4-4-3. See, the running is the same, and running moves are actually really easy to do. Running moves is just tap forward 3 times. So he has a lot of just frames now, right? See, bat 1-1-2, just frame. See, same thing. See, bat 1-1-2, yeah, it'll say great if you do it. Same with acid storm. You see that? So your heat will go up if you do the just frame. So doing just frames all the time with Lee is definitely worth it. Look at 4-4-2. You see, +2. But if you go into misstep, it's like +6. Yeah, you could do it in combos too. You see, +5, +5, and then down back 3. You know, that's a heat smasher joint. That's a nerf too. 1-2-4. You can't hold it to get the extra 4 for the crumple stun. So that's a nerf too. That was really good. I used to use that a lot, but you can't do it anymore. See? Oh, misstep. Really plus. Back 3, you see that's armor joint, only -7 safe, and it's a high. So really good. Armor boys, -7 is mad good. You see that? See it, just frame boys. 4-4-3 is another buff too. It's safe on block now. So that's really, really good. You could do like slide mix-ups on the wall. Yeah, he still got all his counter hit stuff, you see? So 4-4-3 is still is a lot better now because you could just do it. You could just keep doing it. And then if you heat, you get a full combo. So it's pretty cheesy, right? It's pretty cheesy. Up back 3, yep. See, up back 3 gets a full combo. That's like whatever, but it's good if somebody's mashing on the floor. You could just run up back 3 them. Yeah, I think he looks dope as hell. Yeah, Magic 4, you see that? You have to commit to it. We saw that already, right? Perfect input. He has machine gun kicks too. It's perfect input. So I think the machine gun inputs, the perfect input is all plus. I think it's all natural combo actually. Yeah, he still got all of that. Yeah, slide is, look at this. See that? It doesn't knock down on hit. And it's only +3, you see? And then it's -15. That means a nerf is that somebody could do a full launch. It's not a float anymore. From that far, it's safe, but somebody would just low parry it from that far. See? Like he's gonna do the pickup. It doesn't work, but now look, he's gonna do a full combo He's gonna try to do it. He's gonna try to do slide. See? He's gonna do it right now. See? While staying 1-2. Guaranteed. But on hit is +3. But Hitman stance doesn't have no changes except for the Fleeca Jazz. Well, Hitman 4 got nerfed too. That joint don't knock down. It only on counter hit gets a full combo. See, on counter hit gets a full combo. So that's a nerf too. See that? Pool wall carry right there. Now we're gonna look at the rage art. Marvelous. Looks great, right? I want to look at this other video too. This other video is good because it breaks down all his moves, right? So we're gonna go and check out this video. This one right here, Lee Chaolan's moveset. This one is a good video to check because it literally breaks down everything. So down forward 3-2-3 doesn't knock down. While staying 1-2 is a new series that's +2 on hit. The slide has a new animation, and Hitman 4 doesn't knock down on hit anymore. See, down back 3 is the new heat engager, heat smasher, down back 3. That's a just frame. You see, +5 on block. So what they want you to do with Lee in this game, basically, when you do stuff like forward 4-1 and stuff like that, the high mid joint, they want you to mix it up with forward 4-3. So it's kind of like a lot of Lee stuff in this game is like mid-high type mix-ups with plus frames, right? To get the counter hit. So his plus frames on block is really good, but they nerfed his lows overall. Like slide is like launch punishable. Down back 3 is only minus on hit now. This is really good. This is what I want to test. You know how he did the machine gun kicks and he did a just frame version of it? I want to know if that's all natural combo, because that's kind of crazy that you get all of this and there's a frame input. I would just, in his +17, that's OD. So I would just do that all day. Like to try to get like a magic 4 thing, I would just do ba just frame and then, you know, try to get a mix up or something after, or a plus frame situation. That's mad good. So I'm hoping that I'm guessing it's all guaranteed because it's a just frame. So that's really good. That's really good too. So now, you know how he has down 4-4? He has a follow-up. You could do down 4-4-4. If somebody tries a mash after down 4, which is great, because down 4-4 by itself is -9 and people love to mash. And if you go on a Hitman, some mids, they reach far too, right? So I really like that. That's a good change. That's a good keep out change. It's mid-high, so you got to be careful if somebody ducks it. That's why I say a lot of Lee's games now is mid-high games now. Of course, he has 4-4-3, and that's a post blast. Hitman 043 also goes into heat, which is like whatever. And that's his heat smasher. It's going to get people to want to duck. Now, when he does down back 3. So we're going to go through this stuff. We're going to see, you got the just frame 1-2-4-4. And then that's a just frame too. So 1-2-4 and Acid Rain have an extra just frame now. So that's good, right? Mistrap is the same, of course. 4-3-3 is the same. No changes on that. Still -14 the second hit on block. That has a just frame now. See? You can frame input it, and there's a lot of plus. So I think it's best to just do that. That don't counter his full combo. That don't counter his full combo. He still could go into Hitman, obviously. He still has 4-2-1. And then he has Acid Rain, and then he has the frame input person. See with the blue sparks? A bigger joint. So he has that too, and then he has a just frame version, which I'm sure that just frame version, like I said, is natural combo, which is really good, and it's like +5 on block. But if somebody starts ducking the second hit, you could just do this, which is okay. You'll be +6 on hit if they duck, and then you could do a down 3, and the only thing they could do is straight with a cross jab. So that's really good too, right? And he still has his down 4-2, obviously. He still has that, but it doesn't combo no more. So he has down 4-4, and then you could do 4-4. The gut punch is almost the same, but you see on counter hit, he gets 4-1 +2. A lot of his stuff is the same though. This is nerfed. Bump kick, as you saw down back 3. Down back, that's a big nerf. Down back 3, see? -1 on hit. that's kind of bad. So you basically got to use down back 3 on hit, kind of like down for 1 on block, and it's only 12 damage. So I wouldn't really like, that's not a low you should be doing. And if you do, you just got to use it as a counter hit type shit. Like, oh, okay, he's gonna jab, so I'm a 4-4-4 him. He's gonna do mid, I'm a magic 4, I'm a 2-2-3 kind of thing. Kind of check. This is low got buffed though. Down back 3 plus 4 is plus 4 on hit still, and it's 21 frames. So this is the low you want to do a lot more than down back 3. It's only 1 frame slower too, so that's a buff. Oh, another buff, of course, is advanced triple fan is now 14 frames. You see, 14 frame startup, so you could punish down 4-2s and all minus 14 moves with it. Really good, a lot better than 4-2-1, and more damage than acid rain too. He also has this adjust frame. Back 1, 1 plus 2. That's adjust frame. And that's high. That's 41 damage. And then this one is 37. So the reason why they got this, like I said, they want you to play the mid-high game with Lee, high-mid game. So they want you to do back 1-1. Then you could go to misstep. Hitman stance. Back 1-1. And if you want somebody to try to duck the second hit, you could do back 1 into 1 plus 2. I would test out how good this is on block, though. I would love to see how good that is on block to play mind games with it. He still has back 3-3. Back 4 is the same. You see, plus 7 on hit. That's a new armor move. A 4-3-1 is the same. Still plus 3 on hit. He still gets like a full combo off of that. A 4-4 is the same. That's the same too. So he's kind of like the same. It's kind of like a season 5 Lee instead of a new Lee. This is new 4-4-2. It knocks down. You see? But it's a high though. That move is mostly used to do it. Plus 5 going to hit misstep and then get a 50-50, right? But the thing is too, like Lee's 50-50 games is kind of whack though, because like slide is plus 3 on hit and it doesn't knock down anymore. And one thing we gotta test to see if you in heat, if you do while staying 2-3 in the 4-4-3, if it leads into a full combo. That's one thing that nobody tested. And of course he still has running 3-4 and it does, you know, the 24 damage. You could do that instantly and that's plus 3. He has a taunt now too. He has while staying 1-4 still. It's still the same. That's still the same too. You see, while staying 1-2 is the new move that we gotta look at. See, that's 29 damage, and that's mid-high, and it's plus 2, and that's 32 damage. So I don't know what's the point of doing that or the other one. Like I don't know what's the purpose of him having 2 different moves like that when both of them are mid-high. That's like a silly thing to have. While staying 2-3 is the same. I'm wondering if he gets a full combo. Also, while staying 2-4, the second hit on block is now -2. For you guys that don't know. So that's another change. If you guys don't know. Silvertail is the same. A 4-4, you know. He has a catapult. See, slide, plus 3 on hit, and plus 3 on hit, and it doesn't knock down, but it's -15. They got a just frame version that does like 2 more damage, which is okay. So his slide have really got nerfed. Like a lot. So that's pretty good. He could do the misstep into 3+4, and it's the slide input. He got the new jab string from Hitman. You see that? I'm guessing that's all guaranteed. And it's still 12 frames, so it's freaking jabs. See 12? So it's pretty good, 34 damage. So if somebody's trying to mash after plus, you could be like 1-1-1-1 and get the full string into knockdown. And then you could run into Sun. He still has 1-4 and it's +4. Hitman 2 is 19 frames, still the same. That's 1 frame slower now, is 18. Now that's 22, so that's faster now. Oh, 1+2, he could go back into Hitman after 1+2, so that's pretty cool. But it's like whatever, because he doesn't really have a mix-up from Hitman. That got nerfed to a 4-4. A 4-4 used to knock down on hit. Now it just hits you. So Lee is kind of strange at this game. I feel like the way you're supposed to play Lee, since he's so nerfed neutral-wise when it comes to 50-50s and like poking and stuff, you kind of have to just make people block like his just frame highs, and then mixing them up with like his mids, like down forward 1s and running 3-4s and stuff like that, and 4-4-3s, and try to really force somebody to press after barraging them with 4-4-2 misstep, running 3-4, forward 4-1. Just keep barraging them with plus frames, plus plays, plus frames till they start swinging back. Basically, just make people block stuff and see how they react. So I feel like a lot of league players that focus a lot on 50-50s is gonna have a really, really hard time playing with Lee in this game because they nerfed everything. That slide got nerfed, down back three got nerfed. He doesn't have raised drive anymore to make the while standing 2-3 scary, but we have to see if you can do while standing 2-3-4-4-3 into combo when he's in heat. So we have to check that. The new knockdown low from heat is really good though. That depletes your joint because you can basically mix that up with like back 4 1+2 or something like that. A little chip damage joint. You know what I'm saying, to get somebody scared to duck. So overall, Lee, I think he's like play style dependent. I think the way I play, that I fish for counter hits and space a lot, I think Lee Chaolan will be really good for somebody like me. But I feel like a lot of people is gonna drop him because one, he's definitely harder to play, and two, you can't rely on just doing slide 50-50s all day. So you're gonna have to be a lot more big brain to play him. So that's what I think about this leap. But it's gonna be fun trying to come up with new counter hit setups and a bunch of stuff because he's one of the few characters in the game besides him, Steve, and Brian that could like fish for counter hits a lot. So while everybody's gonna try to rush you down, you're gonna be trying to hit them on counter hit. But the only thing with Lee is that everybody's gonna try to mix you up in heat, but you're not gonna be able to really do it back. You're gonna do like small little 50-50s are kind of risky. But like I said, most of the game you're just gonna be fishing for counter hits after plus frame stuff like 4-4-2. You know what I'm saying? And then if they start ducking, you do 4-4-3. And then just a lot of frame traps, just to set up your counter hits. So yeah, that's my breakdown for Lee. I hope you guys enjoyed. I can't wait to play Lee in this game. It's gonna be a lot of counter hit setups because let's be real, in Tekken 7, all his counter hit setups and baits were all negative frame stuff, so it was really risky. Now that his counter hit stuff, all of the stuff is plus frames, is going to be a lot easier and a lot more safer to go for counter hits now. Even though Magic 4 is nerfed, you got other ways to hit on counter. Down 3, 2-2-3, 4-4-4, down 2, etc. You can still do 4-3-4 and get the full combo. And plus, he has all these cool new just frames and stuff. So he looks like he's going to be a lot of fun. Of course, he got some nerfs. Some people might not like it, but I can't wait to play Lee in this game, and I can't wait to see what I could come up with and show you guys when we play Lee Chaolan. So my thoughts on Lee Chaolan, I give him a thumbs up, and yeah, he got better frames on block. You know what I'm saying? He got more just frames. His punishment game is better. Back 1-1-2 being 14 frames is incredible. That's an incredible buff. And he just got more stuff to mix you up on block with to get his counter hits. That's what he needed. In Tekken 7, he was so negative after everything. So it was kind of really risky to fish for counter hits. And they try to force you to be really 50-50 and do slide while staying 2-3 with him all day. But the reward wasn't really in your favor. All the fuzzy guarding, how bad he gets punished for all that. At least now, he can make you block a lot of stuff that's plus frames and be plus enough to make you just sit there and make you sit there and eat the counter hit setup or eat something safe. Of course, the sidestep is better in this game, but the low parry is worse in this game. So that alone makes Lee safer now, that he could poke you with something like down back 3+4, down back 3, and not lose his whole life with it. So overall, I think Lee is better. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. And thanks for watching my video. Be sure to follow me at FightingGM_Tekken on Twitch. You already know the YouTube is right here. My TikTok is FightingGM. My Twitter is FightingGM. I got a Nexus Capcom store. That's nexus.gg /FightingGM. I do Metafy, I do coaching. So I'll put all of that in my subscription. My Proggers, that's my new energy drink, boys. I'll put that in the description too. And also, please follow StarSapphire's YouTube. She makes a lot of good content, and she also makes a lot of cool uploads and stuff. So I'll post that there. I'll put that in my description. So everybody, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Peace out and take care. Laters.